Weird Al Yankovic, the parody polka master. Ever since 1979, the man has been doing some of the greatest parody songs and polka medleys of all time. With classic tunes like Eat It, Amish Paradise, White and Nerdy, Like a Surgeon, Dare to Be Stupid, just to name a few. Throughout the years, the man has been a huge staple in comedy music and nerd culture in general. To add to that, Weird Al has also been a supporter of the Friendship is Magic series, saying that he's considered himself a fan of the show. Heck, William Anderson, the man behind the music of MLP, was a longtime part of Al's band. And since Al has had a wide variety of cameos in films, TV shows, and cartoons, from Billy and Mandy, Johnny Bravo, Transformers Animated, The Simpsons, Adventure Time, Halloween 2, for some reason, like many in the Brony fandom, I was excited when they announced that they were going to have him play a character in this show. So let's jump into the Weird Al episode of MLP, the 12th episode of Season 4, Pinkie Pride. The episode begins in Appaloosa as we see ponies in Buffalo partying. Hey, they finally remembered that place and those characters existed! And the party was thrown by this orange pony in a hat and poncho called Cheese Sandwich, who is soon called to Ponyville to host another party.
That was a doozy! Well, Boneless, looks like our next party is gonna be in Ponyville.
After the theme song, we begin with one of the many songs in this episode, letting us know that Pinkie is the honorary party planner of the town. I gotta say, a lot of the songs here have a really grand stage musical feel to them, kinda like the Season 3 finale. I especially like the various towns-ponies like the Cakes and even Diamond Tiara admitting that Pinkie's special party planning talents are one of a kind. So what party does Pinkie have to plan for today? Rainbow Dash's birthday, and it seems that she's super determined to make this party some of her best work. She even sticks a cupcake in her eye, so that way you know it's serious.
You realize that by enlisting me as your party planner, I guarantee that this is going to be the funnest, most fantabulous, superbial party in Ponyville?
Yeah, I guess.
No guesses. Parties are no picnic. Oh, I like a nice picnic party.
In enters this Cheese Sandwich character who tells how he was sent to their town on account of his cheesy sense, which makes Pinkie remark how it's very similar to her pinky sense.
Name's Cheese Sandwich. I plan parties.
What an amazing coincidence! I'm Pinkie Pie and I'm planning a party!
Oh, it's no coincidence, my little pony.
He did it! He said it! He said it! He said the name of the thing! He said the name of the thing! Roll credits, episode's over!
My cheesy sense was a tingling, telling me a party was in the works.
A cheesy sense? Ah! Double amazing! I have a pinky sense!
Especially since, as far as we can tell, the cheesy sense is how cheese hops from place to place, whereas the pinky sense could detect a multitude of different things.
Because this isn't just any birthday.
It's also the anniversary of when I moved to Ponyville!
Good heavens, Rainbow Dash! It's your birth-anniversary!
So with such a special occasion to plan, can she rely on these two amazing party planners for the job? Well, cue a song. A polka song. You know, maybe a song or two done by one Mr. Weird Al Yankovic.
When I was but a little cold, I just wanted to play. But every pony told me, geez, that fun just wastes the day. But when I threw a party and I busted out some moves, the ponies finally saw the light and got into the groove.
You know it!
But the whole town are now gravitated towards this polka-playing, party-planning pony, which leaves Pinkie in the dust and feeling a little dejected. I don't think the rest of the main six mean to leave Pinkie out, but she's right there. I guess they just can't tell that Pinkie's feeling a little bit replaced at this point as the town's party planner, and I guess they just think she's excited like the rest of them.
I mean, Pinkie Pie's parties are fun and sweet and all, but now this party's gonna be...
Epic?
You said it!
Feel
Oh, yeah.
tuna!
No offense, Pinkie.
Oh, don't worry, Pinkie. Sunset Shimmer knows exactly what you're going through with the no offense thing. Heck, I think she probably had it worse all throughout Rainbow Rocks. As Cheese gets to work on this birth-anniversary party, Pinkie sits sad and alone at Sugar Cube Corner. Twilight goes to ask if she wants to come help with the party, but Pinkie lies saying that Cheese can handle it all on his own without her. Cue sad song for the episode.
For all my life, all I've wanted to do was make my friends want to smile true. But maybe I was wrong. And Pinkie Pie shouldn't plan parties at all.
I like how this song goes from really sad to very triumphant, showing that Pinkie has party planner in her blood and she's not cut out for jobs like fast food, construction, or delivery. She slowly builds up the courage to fight for her title of party planner. Plus, the animation, especially in this part right here, looks fantastic. Oh, and this is also the first appearance of Maud Pie, in the show anyway, in the photo that Pinkie looks at of her and her family. Just a few episodes before Maud got her very own episode. For you see, Maud's technical first appearance was being mentioned in the novel Pinkie Pie and the Rocking Ponypalooza Party in Chapter 5. Now you know, and knowing is half the battle. And the other half is violence.
Freeze, Cheese! I challenge you to a goof-off!
Dang, Pinkie, you scary.
So, are you in cheese? Or are you boneless?
No pony calls me boneless. Right, boneless?
So the stakes are set in motion for this goof-off. The winner of the goof-off will be planning Rainbow Dash's birth anniversary, and the loser will not. So it's high noon, or rather 3:10 in the afternoon, and the goof-off begins. Two party planners staring each other down like a Western-style standoff, before launching into another song, seeing who can be the sillier pony. And dear sweet Celestia, the lengths that both of them go through. Cheese busts out a party tank to combat Pinkie's party cannon, their animal companions go live action, Cheese even recites the lyrics to the Smile song in the form of a polka.
All I really need is a smile from these happy friends of mine.
That's my song!
What do you mean? I have no idea what you're talking about.
I see what you did there. But ultimately, Pinkie forfeits once she notices that Rainbow Dash is feeling distressed with all this, on what's supposed to be her birth anniversary. Pinkie has her Rainbow Connection moment of the episode. This was a big thing in Season 4's overarching storyline. Rarity had this moment in Rarity Takes Manhattan, and Rainbow Dash had hers in Rainbow Falls. It usually shows up when the characters realize that friendship is the most important thing. Once Pinkie realizes this, she decides that she'll be leaving Ponyville and Cheese will take over as the new honorary party planner. But of course, her friends stop her and tell her that she'll always be Ponyville's #1 party planning pony, and even apologize for how swept away they got with Cheese's partying skills. And Pinkie also apologizes for letting her pride get the better of her. And lastly, Cheese steps in to say that he never wanted to upstage her in the first place, as he reveals, when he was just a colt, he was rather shy and even ran away from Manhattan. But one afternoon, he stumbled across a party which inspired him to become a party planner himself.
For the one who threw that party, it was you, Pinkie Pie.
Me?
Yes!
Really?
Really?
Ship it, 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 ship it. I mean, after all, it is one of the few canon ships in this show, up there with Apple Dash. I mean, just look at them. They're just so perfect together.
Enough with the warm, fuzzy stuff, you two. It's my birth anniversary, and you've gotta throw me a bash.
So Pinkie and Cheese join forces, the party is terrific, we get a pop song in the form of Make-A-Wish, Rarity becomes an alicorn for a split second. Dude, that's like the third alicorn animation error this season. So this time I'm not complaining. Best Pony becoming alicorn for the win. And the episode ends with Cheese taking his leave, giving Pinkie his rubber chicken companion Boneless as a keepsake to remember him by. This will be Pinkie's figurative key, much like Rarity's spool and Dash's medal, that will open the Tree of Harmony chest in the season finale.
Another town, another party.
I never did get that pony's name. Cheese Sandwich! Oh, yeah.
Overall, I still love this episode. It's awesome they got Weird Al to be in this show, and he really blends into the character. Sure, he is pretty much Weird Al Pony with a lot of Al's key traits, and in a lot of ways he is a male Pinkie Pie, but he works so well in the episode, and Al does a great vocal performance. Pinkie has a really good character arc here as she realizes her pride was getting in the way, and it's good that they have her friends realize they were a little tactless when it came to Pinkie's feelings when Cheese first arrived. The animation is really great, a lot of the jokes were funny, the music was amazing, they got you in the feels, it's a darn good episode. However, next time on Pony Fanboy Reviews, we're going to look at an episode that most consider the low point of the season. But until then, I'm the Pony Fanboy, I fanboy over ponies, and you just listen.
When you're ripe with devastation, there's a simple explanation. You're a toy maker's creation, trapped inside a crystal ball. And whichever way he tilts it, know that we must be resilient. We won't let them break our spirits as we sing our silly song. Isn't it great to be different? Isn't it wonderful to be exactly who you are? Once you learn to start accepting yourself, you'll become a shining star. Carrot Top, go beyond us, you're a lace star, come to fool us. Keep your friends close, they will drive you to the cosmos, they'll describe you. Carrot Top, go beyond us, you're a lace star, come to fool us. Keep your friends close, they will drive you.
Oh no, not a goof off.
What's a goof off?
I have no idea.